Hi, Deborah, or whoever's listening to this. This is a little tutorial to show you how to send out emails for the shul. First, you go to this URL, ksym.org.il/administrator/?WPI. Okay, and then you'll get the login screen. If you don't have your own login, just email me and I'll give you mine. Okay, then we log in. And this is the control panel. About that. To do a newsletter, you go to Components, click there, click KSYM Mailing, and then click Newsletters. Okay? Now, the newsletters that have been sent out are all in this list. The easiest thing to do when you're sending out a daily newsletter is check the one from the day before. Just check it, hit copy, and it gives you a copy of that newsletter. Okay, now to edit the newsletter, you open it up, okay, and then change the subject line here to the date, to the correct date, 10 November, and then in the Hebrew, 10, 11, 15. Okay, then you're good to go. Then you can look down and see what's in the newsletter that you might want to repeat the next day, like this thing about Rav Ginsburg shiurim could be repeated, and maybe the defense class. Whatever you want to do, you can add or subtract the boxes. Now here's how the boxes work. Okay. All right. Each of these is like a line in a table. Okay, with two columns. Basically, that's what you're looking at. So if you want to get rid of a line, which is the English and the Hebrew, you hit the little trash can. Okay, and you'll get a confirm. Do you want to delete this? And you can say cancel or yes, delete it. I'll cancel it right now. In order to type in, just click on the pencil. Okay, then you can type in here. The trick here is that the title is in one font and the text, the content of the item is in another. If for any reason you put something in here, like copy or paste something, it could be that it messes up the font. It's really not a big deal. I'm just warning you that to be a little careful putting in the title and then putting in the text. Don't delete all of the text. Leave some so that if you understand what I'm saying, that you're typing in the same font. It's a quirk of the system, one of many, and that's just a warning. But if you do mess up and it's all in a big font, it's really not the end of the world. Okay, so you basically either delete or add, if you want to add a new box, a new row of items. Let's say you want to keep all of these and add a new one. Okay, then you just hover over one of the rows here and you see this. This is a duplicate. So this will copy this row after the one you were on, and it will totally duplicate it, and then you can edit this on its own. So you can just say, instead of here, you can say new shiur this week. You see what I'm doing is I'm highlighting this and then typing in, there will be a new shiur, blah, 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 blah. And then in the Hebrew, you do the same. Shiur Chadash. As you can tell, my Hebrew typing isn't so fast. And then blah, 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 and I can add, okay. So that's how you add a new section, a new a new bunch of information. Click outside of it to get rid of the the outline around it. If you want to move, let's say this is more important than this, so use the little move icon and just pull it up, and that will become the new item for the instead of what was there. If you want to attach something, go over here to attachments. This is list. This is who the email goes to. Since you're copying an old email and refreshing it with new information, it'll already have the all emails green light. So you don't probably have to check. If you don't do that, it will remind you. The system will remind you. When you want to attach something, you just select, and then you can choose a file from your personal drive. Okay, and it will upload here. And then once it uploads, I'll do an example. I'll choose a file. I'll say I want to choose the flyer about Ian Pear. Okay, I say open, and then I say import. Okay, and then that file shows up right here. So it will be attached to this email. Okay, while you're working, you can, just to be safe, apply all your changes. So you click here on the save and then lower your mouse down to apply, and that just saves all your changes. Once you're done, you can save it. What I do is I create it in the morning, and then I add things as the day goes on. Okay, but if you're ready to send it, it's pretty easy. You hit preview send, and this will give you a view of what it's going to look like. And then when you're ready, you just hit send, and it will tell you that it's sending it to whatever 641 users. And you say okay, and then that's it. If for any reason there is an emergency and an email has to go out more quickly than it usually does, because usually it takes about 2.5 hours for all of the emails to go out. So let me show you what you can do if there's an emergency. If there's an emergency, go to Components, KSYM Mailing, and down here to Configuration. This is where you tell it how fast you want the emails to go out. If you want it to go out quickly, change this to 400 and then hit save. And that will send out the emails very quickly. We do get billed for it, but it's pretty minimal. It's like a few agarot for 1,000 emails or something, so it's definitely worth it. Okay, so back to the newsletters. So it's Components, KSYM Mailing, Newsletters, and we're done. And there's the newsletter that's going to go out tomorrow. For the weekly newsletter, you'll take the one that I'm going to do this week, and you will copy it. I will probably what I'll do is I'll prepare it for you, so it'll be ready, and you will just have to keep adding new information as it comes in during the week into that newsletter. So there will be one waiting for you, whatever parsha it is next week will be, I don't know, I have it on here. Okay, whatever, and we'll do it that way. So I'll have it ready, and all you'll have to do is fill in information. So that's it, and you can always WhatsApp me, because I'll be on WhatsApp the whole time that I'm away, and that's all. So I hope this went well, and I'm going to stop.